ever bite into like a perfect mango in the middle of winter and wonder like, how did this tropical treat get here?
Right.
Well, it's not magic.
Nope.
It's thanks to the behind-the-scenes hustle of an import-export specialist. The unsung heroes of our globalized grocery stores.
I like that.
And you know what? Your source material from RoleCatcher?
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
Okay.
It's way more interesting than I ever imagined.
It really is.
Yeah.
What fascinates me about this field is that it touches upon so many different areas.
Okay.
You know, you've got international trade, logistics, cultural awareness, even a bit of culinary adventure.
Right. Yeah.
All rolled into one.
I mean, I thought I had a handle on how global trade works.
Okay.
But diving into this RoleCatcher guide really opened my eyes.
Interesting.
We're talking about the specialists who ensure you can get your hands on those juicy mangoes year-round, no matter where you are in the world.
Exactly.
Yeah.
For anyone listening who's ever wondered what these specialists actually do, let's break it down.
Yeah.
The guide makes it clear. They're managing the entire import-export process.
And that's no small feat.
Really?
They are like the conductor of an orchestra.
Wow.
You're not just sourcing the produce from farms across the globe, but also coordinating shipping logistics, navigating customs regulations, ensuring those delicate fruits arrive at their destination in pristine condition.
Wow.
All while keeping an eye on ever-changing market demands and trends.
Okay, so conductor of an orchestra is a great analogy.
Thanks.
But the RoleCatcher guide also keeps mentioning mountains of paperwork.
Right.
It's not just filling out forms, right?
No.
There are real stakes involved here.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Imagine a shipment of avocados, perfectly ripe and ready for guacamole, gets held up in customs because of a tiny error on a single form. That's a logistical nightmare.
Yeah. Costing the company time and money.
Yeah.
Potentially even damaging their reputation.
Wow.
This role is all about precision.
Okay.
And attention to detail.
Okay.
Because even the smallest oversight can have huge consequences.
Wow. So it's really amazing how much responsibility falls on these specialists.
It is.
And speaking of responsibility, one thing that really jumped out at me in the RoleCatcher guide was the emphasis on skills beyond just knowing your way around fruits and veggies.
Interesting.
I mean, they mentioned things like active listening and even a deep understanding of law and government.
Right.
It's like to be a successful import-export specialist, you need to be like a master communicator, a legal eagle, and a produce aficionado all at once.
That's a good way to put it.
Right.
Because at its core, this role is all about bridging gaps. You're bridging geographical gaps by connecting producers with consumers across continents. You're bridging cultural gaps by facilitating communication and understanding between people with vastly different backgrounds and ways of doing business.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Right.
You can't just like send an email and hope for the best.
Exactly. Take active listening, for instance.
Okay.
The guide stresses it as a key skill.
Right.
And for good reason.
Okay.
Imagine you're dealing with a mango supplier in India.
Okay.
And they're mentioning some concerns about the upcoming monsoon season.
Okay.
A skilled listener picks up on those subtle cues, delves deeper to understand the potential impact on the mango crop, and proactively adjusts shipping schedules to avoid any disruptions.
So it's like they're not just managing logistics, they're managing expectations and relationships.
It's a people business.
Across cultures and time zones.
At the end of the day, yes.
Wow.
Precisely. It's about building trust and rapport.
Okay.
Understanding that a simple phrase like, that might be difficult.
Yeah.
It can mean very different things in different cultures.
Right.
You know?
This is making me realize there's a whole human element to this career path that I hadn't considered before.
For sure.
And it's not just about managing relationships with suppliers, is it?
No.
I mean, the RoleCatcher guide also mentioned that many import-export specialists actually get their start by specializing in a particular region, a specific type of trade agreement, or even by moving into a consulting role.
Sure.
So there are all these different directions.
Yeah.
Your career could take you.
It's true.
It seems like the world of import-export, full of surprises.
It is.
Speaking of surprises, the RoleCatcher guide really emphasizes the role of technology in this field. And I have to admit,
Right.
when I think international trade,
Right.
my mind still goes to like those old-timey images of like bustling docks and people negotiating deals over shipping routes using maps and globes. But now it sounds like it's all algorithms and spreadsheets and who knows what else.
It's true.
Right.
You're right.
Okay.
It's a far cry from the days of merchants relying solely on intuition and handwritten ledgers.
Right.
Technology has revolutionized the way goods move across borders.
Okay.
Today's import-export specialists are using sophisticated software to track shipments in real time.
Wow.
Analyze vast amounts of data to predict market trends and even automate certain tasks, making the entire process more efficient and transparent.
It's not just about being tech savvy. It's about understanding how to use technology strategically to stay ahead of the game.
Exactly.
I mean, the guide mentioned something called data analytics. What exactly does that entail in the context of import-export?
Imagine this. You're an import-export specialist specializing in avocados.
Okay.
Right. Data analytics allows you to monitor factors like weather patterns in avocado-producing regions, consumer demand in different markets, and even social media trends to anticipate shifts in avocado preferences.
Okay. So you can predict when avocado toast is going to be the hot new breakfast trend.
Exactly.
And make sure you have enough avocados to meet the demand.
Exactly.
That's pretty impressive.
It's pretty amazing.
But the RoleCatcher guide also mentions some of the challenges of this field, like unexpected market fluctuations or even political instability.
Of course.
How do these specialists handle those kind of curveballs?
Well, you know, it's true. This isn't a career for the faint of heart.
Right.
You need to be comfortable with a certain degree of risk and uncertainty.
Okay.
Remember those avocados we talked about?
Yeah.
Imagine a sudden political shift. Leads to increased tariffs on imported fruit.
Oh, no.
Right. An import-export specialist needs to think on their feet.
Okay.
Maybe exploring alternative sourcing options.
Wow.
Renegotiating prices with suppliers or even finding new markets for their products.
No.
You know, so it's all about being adaptable
and
finding creative solutions to unforeseen challenges.
So to wrap things up, it seems like being an import-export specialist is a lot like walking a tightrope.
It is.
You need to balance meticulous planning with the ability to adapt to the unexpected, all while staying ahead of the curve in a constantly evolving global marketplace.
Couldn't have put it better myself.
Right.
It's a dynamic career path that requires a unique blend of skills, from cultural sensitivity and communication to a keen understanding of international trade laws and technological advancements.
Okay.
But for those who thrive on challenge and enjoy the thrill of connecting the world through trade.
Right.
It can be an incredibly rewarding journey.
Well, there you have it. We've unpacked the surprisingly complex world of the import-export specialist.
Absolutely.
From navigating customs regulations to embracing cutting-edge technology.
It's amazing.
It's a career that's constantly evolving.
Yes.
And who knows?
Right.
Maybe one of you listening will be inspired to embark on this global adventure.
For sure.
After all, as we've learned today, there's a lot more to bringing that mango to your table than meets the eye.
Absolutely.
So next time you're at the grocery store, take a moment to appreciate the invisible hands that connect us all through the fascinating world of international trade.
It's a fascinating field.
Until next time.
Yes.
Happy listening.